I could have went down onto the highway and slapped her back on the pavement, but I just absolutely hate riding on pavement if I don't have to. So we decided to come across on the Locum Bear Road, and I've traveled this there again. Most these roads I've traveled a fair amount, and this is an awesome little gravel road. You can really slide her in the corners, which kind of makes it fun for me on a sidecar, because you're not sliding her on the corners on the blacktop. So yeah, so we're just shooting across here. Probably gonna maybe pull into the Sconlet Lake, have a sandwich and a beverage of choice. Oh, there's a deer right up there. I don't know if you can see it trotting across. Oh, there's the little fawn going across, jumping the fence. Those are things we got to watch out for here. As you saw a little while ago, we'd run across a couple of moose. Definitely do not want to be running into a moose or anything else. And yeah, so it's clouding over a bit. Still a couple sunny breaks here. This is actually a fun little road to ride on. I always forget about this corner. A couple times I've almost shot off down across that bridge over there. Sliding her. That's what we like to do. It's all fine until somebody gets poked in the eye with a sharp stick, right? This, actually the front end can get pretty loose on this, especially when you're torquing on it. So where we were was basically right up top of that mountain over there. We were looking down into this valley. Yeah, right up there. Probably higher up on the top over part. It's just a little bit of a loop trail or a loop road system that I know. It's just a fun little afternoon ride. Yeah, probably a better shot. We were up on top of that mountain over there looking down into this valley. There I am in the mirror. Little farms and ranches back in here. Cattle guards. That last one was a tad bit rough. So some of the upgrades that we want to do this winter on the bike sidecar rig. Is want to look at doing something a little bit better on suspension, more so on the bike and the sidecar. The front suspension, we've already done some work on it. We've put progressive springs in it and spacers, so front end seems to be all right, but I'm noticing a little bit more often that I'm starting to all bottom out the bike, and I wouldn't mind having it, actually, a better suspension, better shocks, I guess. So we're going to look at that and do some really good research, because you can get into some pretty big dollars in a pretty short time when you start looking at, piggyback shocks, such, the Works, or Progressive has some too, and I don't even know for sure, if I want to go to a piggyback. I don't know if I need it, so I'm going to do some research and talk to some people about it, and see what we come up with. That's one place where I feel I am lacking. We're running a sort of Burley brand 15-inch shocks on the bike, and then we're running the stock Harley shocks on the sidecar. And the sidecar has actually worked out all right with the stock Harley shocks on it. But there again, as we're getting more and more used to the rig, and we're starting to push it a little harder, and I have noticed that there is a lacking there. So that's one of the things we're looking at doing. Probably I noticed we're starting to chip up some paint on the front end there, so probably get it, do a repaint it on the front underneath, and look at putting in some probably mud flaps off the front tire. We don't really have one on there right now, and I'm thinking that's where a lot of the gravel, obviously a lot of the gravel's coming up off that front tire and sandblasting the front tubes. So just a couple little things. Not too worried about it. This bike this bike is not a pavement queen, as you know. Okay, well, let's head into the Sconla Lake, stop and have some lunch, and maybe we'll see what we can see up there.